So people have been talking about healthcare jobs, how to apply and all of that, but I realize people don't really talk about some aspect of this job. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my experience with a dying client or with a dead client. To be honest, it's really traumatizing. If you've not seen a dying person, I don't know how to put this, or if you've not seen a dead person before, it's really traumatizing, but people don't really talk about it. But in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my experience, my first time seeing a dead body. To be honest, oh God, the experience was not just it. You need to be emotionally and physically strong to work with some persons.
You'll be living your good life. Catch a glimpse from the outside, then you see me now, see me now, see now.
Hello everyone, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Stella. If you've not subscribed to my channel, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And my returning subscribers, thank you for coming back. Thank you for supporting your girl. I really do appreciate. So I talk about my life here in the UK, what's happening, I share information. Anyway, in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my experience, my first day, or should I say my first experience with a dying client and with a dead body here in the UK. So then at home, when I was back in Nigeria, people used to talk about how people used to work, how people abroad used to wash dead body, blah blah blah. Be like, wash dead body. Then I don't really understand it. To be honest, like for me, when I was in Nigeria, I've never seen a dead body before, because growing up, when someone die, I've not really seen any family or member of mine die, die, and I see the dead or the corpse. They used to say, like, if you're still young, they'll be like, remove your face or turn your head like this, stuff like that. Back home, it's not really, I don't know, but I've not really seen dead body like that in Nigeria. I've never seen, that's the truth. Let me just put it this way. I've never seen when I was in Nigeria. So yeah, when I started working as healthcare assistant, so I realized that sometimes, especially if you're working in a care home, I've not really worked in a care home, but when I was working with an agency, I've worked once in a care home, and I realized that sometimes their clients die. Sorry, my daughter is here, so I'm just putting her tab. So I realized that sometimes their clients die, and I noticed that people are sad and all of that, but I've not really witnessed it until I became a permanent worker. And when I become a permanent staff in where I work with, they're just like around 5 clients, and I work with the learning disability people, so they're usually 4-5 clients. And my first experience was a dying client. Most of you have been asking what's your job role. So if you're a support worker, most times there's not much things to do, to be honest. But mind you, if the client is sick, sometimes you bed wash them, you clean them, you carry like towel, put in water, just clean them, because they can't shower by themselves. And if you're in a care home, I realize that most care homes are usually elderly people, so you take care of them, personal care, clean them up, wash them, dress them. People that are asking me, do you wash clothes? No, you don't wash clothes here. There's washing machine. If you iron, yes, some homes have cleaners that do iron, but some homes don't have. If they don't have, you have to do the ironing. To be honest, yeah, I'm very bad with ironing, and I don't like ironing. And yes, I'm lucky where I work, I don't iron, because I'm not good with ironing. Even my clothes here, I don't even iron them. Sometimes my husband help me out. So back to what I'm saying. So this client, he was really sick. I think he was like, is it cancer? I can't remember, cancer of the world, so many different cancer, whatever. But he's a really lovely client. Just imagine yourself, you go to work, you play games with some clients, because some of these clients, some of them are very intelligent, but it's just that because of their disability, maybe something happened to them. It can be stroke from there, maybe one hand or one leg, stuff like that. From there, like they can't do things themselves again. Some of them are really smart. Some of them are really smart and loving people. But when they start dying like this, people don't talk about it. Healthcare assistants, I don't know if they don't see things that are happening, but I realize that people don't really talk about it. But yeah, I could remember this client where I work was dying, and that day, oh my God, I was on shift, and that was my first time. So this client is a dying patient. I was told that he's on end of life, because once the nurse put it on end of, so basically we work hand in hand with nurses here. So like the senior nurse is like, yeah, so that's what we work with. So sometimes when the client is dying, they'll put on his profile, they put everything, they put like his end of life. End of life means they are dying. They can die at any time. So you have to be very careful. Give them anything they want. Once they are on end of life, give them anything. If they say give me chocolate, give them chocolate. Just treat them nice, because they are already on end of life. Like treat them good. Just treat them like, you need to take care of them very well. Not anything they want, just give it to them, because they are already on end of life. They can just die at any time. And I remember my last shift, like before I go home, because I usually work 9 to 9. because I don't like going to work all the time. So I rather work 12-hour shift and then have my days off. So what I realized that when this guy was dying that day, his body started turning white. His face, wow, good job, mama. I'm gonna sit down and watch your cartoon. His face started turning, his lips started becoming very dry. Hey God, that day, everybody, the staff would go give him a kiss, hug him. One bringing flowers, some are bringing flowers, some are bringing cards, but me, I don't know, but I'm from Nigeria. I'm not really used to giving a kiss and all of that. But I went to the room, to be honest. I was singing and I was crying because it reminded me of so many bad memories, So I was really crying, and the nurse asked me, "Are you okay?" And it was just touching. I was singing, and when I went home the next day, the lady that worked on night shift was also scared. Was like telling me what's happening. I was telling her, "Oh God, we have a dying patient," and all of that. So everybody was literally scared. But for me, I was like, if this person died now, what will happen to the dead body? What will happen to the corpse and all of that? And yeah, that's it. When the next day when I went to work and I was told the client had passed away, oh my God, like my heart was like, already I know he's an end of life, but I was scared. I was just praying that. So I've been praying that even if he's dying, or if he should, I've been praying that even if the client die, let it just be when I'm off, my off days. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Like when I'm not like working like 3 days, so that when I come, I already know that he's gone and everything is cleaned up. Then I'll just grieve in my own way. I don't know how to put it. Grieve in my own way. But when I got there, I was told that the client is still in his bedroom, and they were asking, "Are you okay to give him a wash?" I was like, wash? Like, honestly, at first I don't understand who is giving who a wash. And I realized that the nurse was asking me if I'm okay to assist her, like clean him up, wash him, wear his clothes, lovely clothes. At this point, my body was cold. Like when they pour ice on your body, my body was cold. I was like, I told the nurse, I went to her office, I told her that I can't do it, that I've never done it before, and I'm not comfortable doing it. To be honest, I can't wash a dead body. Like, I don't know how I'm going to feel that day. Hearing that it's dead already, I'm shaking. Seeing dead body already, I am shaking. But me going in there now to wash, you have to say it not in a rude way, but in a way they will understand. I told her in a way she will understand that I cannot do it. And the one thing I love about these people is that they're understanding. And they just say, okay, that's fine, Stella, that's fine. She had to look for another staff. In fact, there's a senior staff like that have been working there for like 15-20 years that knows the person when he came in, when he was okay. That not decline when she volunteered that she's going to wash him, do everything and all of that. Oh my God, if you see the way she was washing and she was kissing. And I don't understand how these people kiss dead bodies. It's not like I'm saying it's bad though, but when you see them kissing the dead, oh bless you, oh bless you, all these things. I used to feel somehow. I used to feel bad. Like I would stay on a distance and just stay like this and be looking, and I feel bad too. But when they now go and like give a kick, maybe like touch the hand and do like, oh bless you, they'll just pull the hand, everybody touching. At the time I said, I don't know, everybody's touching, let me go and touch too, so that I don't look as if I'm different. To be honest, I went there, I touched the body. I just touched and said, rest in peace. I went one side, everybody will go, because I just don't want to feel like I'm just a different person. Rather than, to be honest, I think, I was just the only, should I say, African or black staff at that moment. So everybody was literally like English or white. How should I put it here? So, and I don't want it to look like this one is just, to me I had to touch, but that was my first experience. But honestly, I was shaking and I was really crying. But some of them were not really crying. But look as if I was the only one that was crying. As if I've lost, I was just crying, and they'll be like, "Oh, Stella, it's okay, but." Man, that was my first experience. And as I'm talking to you guys now, that was my first, but I've seen dead bodies now. Because sometimes you might be working with somebody, with a cancer patient or somebody that is dying next week, and the next thing you hear that, bam, this person has passed away, and probably you're on a shift that day, or the next day you come, you just feel bad. But What I'm trying to say is that some person cannot take it. That's why sometimes you see some healthcare assistants, they'll be like, they say this person has a breakdown, or this person is mentally depressed, or sometimes it's when you see the client that you're close to. I don't know how to say close to, or should I say you're used to, and all the time, and they'll just say this person is just passed away. You know, if you go to your house, you just be thinking, people are dying, people are, and me, I used to imagine people working in care home that I know that usually elderly people are really old people that are dying every single day. I was not even imagining how many people die there, because where I work now, like I told you guys, it's just like 4 or 5 clients, and sometimes, at least I've worked there for like I started working there since 2019, so at least how many clients have passed away? I can't count how many clients, because if this one die, another one will replace. If this one die, they'll bring another client to replace the room. But before they replace another client, they will have to clean the room, paint it, make it nice. Do you understand? So if this one died, they'll replace it with another person. So that's why I was saying that healthcare assistant, they'll be saying healthcare assistant, but there are some things in the job that people are not really telling you. That's why I said, are you physically, are you mentally, are you emotionally strong? Are you physically and mentally strong to apply for this job? If you are, then it's okay. To be honest, first experience is always touching, and it's always really hard and really touching. But after the first day, the second dead body, I don't think you feel any way. But to be honest, you can tell if you're working in a care home and somebody died, you can tell them that please, you're not comfortable washing dead body. They will understand, and they'll call a senior colleague to wash it. Yes, then you can go and do other things. So yeah, that was actually my experience. I've never washed, but that, like I told you guys, I have to explain to them that I can't do it because I've never watched it, and I have a past experience that affects me, so they literally understand. And since then, if anything happens, sometimes they even find it difficult to tell me, because the way I was crying that day you would think if it's my father that died, because everything just started coming on my head. You know, I started thinking of so many things, all of that. That day I was just so down. Honestly, that day I was so down. And so my manager called me and asked me if I was okay. I told her yeah, I was okay, because I was even tired of crying, but what can I do? Life goes on. But anyway, that's just it, my experience with the dead clients. So that's why I said I'm still going to be sharing with you guys things that people don't really talk about in this job role. Yes, I'm going to be sharing with you guys step by step. So if you're strong enough, apply. But if you think you're not strong enough, then you can rest. But like I said, it's not as if people die every day. But just in case you don't know, someone can just die anytime when you're on a shift. And that's why when they say skills, when you say ability to work under pressure, meaning that you can see someone dying. Some people can panic and say, Jesus, oh God, hello. You know, some people can panic. But when you say you have the ability to work under pressure in a situation like that, the only thing you can do is just to, you know, keep calm, keep petting the client, call the nurse. You still be calm, but don't panic and start shouting, God. And maybe if the client died on your face and you start shouting, you know, you just have to relax. Can you work under pressure? Can you work with a dying client? Can you do all this? Can you stand it when you see dead body? You know, all of this. Yes. So that's the things you should ask yourself, because anything can happen when you're on a shift. It's just like nurses, just like doctors. You work with them, you have chances of seeing dead bodies. Yeah, so that's just it in today's video. But if you have any question, don't forget to leave it on the comment below. I'll still respond to you guys. So we've come to the end of today's video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and share. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Bye.